Hello everyone, my name is Hanna Savchuk and today I'm going to speak about the importance of being multilingual. A Czech sociologist and philosopher, Tomáš Garik, said once, "As many languages you know, as many times you are a human being." It is difficult to deny this wisdom of these words. Every language is not just a number of rules and grammatical constructions allowing you to understand other people. It's rather a reflection and at the same time a determinant of mentality, the way of thinking of the people who you speak with. Learning a language ideally involves not only memorizing a mass of new words, but also studying its native country's culture and history, digging into its contemporary context, following its evolution. You cannot believe, but your native language has shaped your personality in the same way your parents and surroundings have done it. Logically, the more languages you know, the more diverse and profound of a person you can become. By understanding paradigms different from yours, you can broaden your outlook and become more open-minded. You will be able to read between the lines, developing your communication with other people, not just in a regular verbal way, let's say, but in the dimension of gestures, paraphrases, allegories, etc. You can view it as adoption and integration in your personality in your mind, which occurs every time you dig deeper into a new language. So, of course, there are more pragmatic and less philosophical reasons to begin studying foreign languages. Since ancient times, people who could communicate with foreigners were valued greatly in the society. Commerce, diplomacy and cultural exchange would be difficult or even impossible if there were no people able to converse with representatives of other countries. Nowadays, the situation has not changed much. Even despite the existence of humorous computer-assisted translation and other tools. For instance, try having business correspondence with a Japanese company using only Google Translate or any of more advanced tools, and you will realize how inferior they are compared to a real translator or interpreter. Considering that nowadays there are many companies expanding their business abroad, the demand for qualified people speaking at least one foreign language is extremely high. Even if you will not be traveling around the world all of the time, you will still be more valued at work. Besides, it will be easier for you to find a job in a different country. In my opinion, it should be obligatory for elementary school as well, for kids to learn a second language. Why? Because learning a second language would allow for these children to become more culturally and socially aware, in addition to enhancing their cognitive abilities and personal development, as well as increasing their chances of future success by helping them to gain access to any college or university or career field of their choosing. Throughout the years, it has been emphasized that foreign languages should be mandatory for all of the elementary school students and should be learned until the very completion of the high school. In fact, research has proven many times that children who learn foreign languages at any early age have the advantage of improved test scores, especially in math and English, also musical skills and language proficiency, like native language. Also, according to the research provided by one of the very famous English language laboratory, a second language at an early age plays a key role in cognitive development. Studies have shown repeatedly that foreign language learned increases critical thinking skills, creativity and flexibility of mind in young children. Most researchers conclude that this is due to the fact that compared to their monological colleagues, let's say, younger foreign language learners have better attention skills, and therefore their academic success can be contributed to the fact that they have developed the ability to set and maintain focus better than most of the adults. Well, Besides your career, there are many other reasons for learning a foreign language. Just imagine or remember the situation. Have you ever found yourself in a situation when you are alone in an unfamiliar country, unable to find your hostel or hotel 2 hours past midnight and completely unable to say anything in this country language? You approach people with a silly smile on your face. You hope it looks polite, but in fact it's rather suspicious. Trying to show them your map. Some of them ignore you, others nod their heads and start talking quickly, pointing their fingers in all directions, but you cannot understand them, totally cannot understand them. Finally, you find a taxi driver who agrees to help you, and as a result, your ride takes about 5 minutes and the driver charges you like hundreds of dollars. As weird as it may sound on a person from an English-speaking environment, the rest of the European countries, for example, you will find people able to communicate in it, but usually the farther to the south or to the east you travel, the less English-speaking people you will be able to find. When we are at home and a tourist asks us directions, we take it for granted that he or she speaks fluent English or just English. Sometimes we cringe because of their accent or twisted grammar. However, in other countries, people are more grateful when you try to speak their language, and you can find even more help than you are required. That is not to mention you can easily make new friends from abroad. Even if you are a reserved or introverted person when abroad, you have to communicate with other people, otherwise you will not be able to enjoy your travel and sustain yourself. Besides, if you are staying in a hostel or a guest house, the atmosphere of numerous strangers from all over the world gathered at the open place often disposes and inspires communication. Sometimes connections you make when traveling can last for years, transforming into strong friendship or successful business contract. All this is not possible or would be much harder to achieve if you do not speak a foreign language. Learning foreign language is extremely beneficial for personal development, I think. It allows you not to only better understanding other cultures and mentalities, but it also fills your personality with new outlooks, makes you more open-minded, which is extremely valuable nowadays. Besides, speaking at least one foreign language can significantly improve your traveling experience, help you make new friends from abroad, and start business or even, romantic relationship. In addition, professionals who speak foreign languages are more valued by their companies and often get a chance to work in different countries. And as I heard once, language is the roadmap of a culture. It tells you where its people came from and where they are going. And I think that is definitely true. Thank you.